Remind me what he did. Have I talked about Bone Tomahawk on a PKA?
I don't think so. No, I saw it though.
I would
What'd
know.
you think? Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it.
So all right. So for those of you out there, there's a movie. It just came out. It went straight to video, which is often a sign of trouble, right? That's what happens to Steven Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme these days. But this movie is very, very good. It was an independent film. It's not rated, which is part of the whole mix. And they did it on a $1.8 million budget. It seemed, but it's got Kurt Russell, Matthew Fox, who was the main guy from Lost back in the day, and 3 or 4 other supporting actors / actresses who were very talented and I recognized. And the ones I didn't recognize.
Every actor in it, from what I could tell, was a pro. Like people you'd seen before. And there are actors who were well known but silly, like Matthew Perry falls into that for me. And then there are actors who were actually really good at bringing emotion to a role, and that's who is in this.
Absolutely. And it's a similar concept to that old John Wayne movie, The Searchers. A woman has been kidnapped by Indians, got to go rescue her. But and for the first 2 acts of this film, it's a really slow burn. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes long. For the first 2 acts, it's a standard Western. There's campfires, there's hardship, there's determination, there's intensity, there's gunfights here and there, there's Mexican banditos, and it's very good up to that point. But it's just a standard Western. In the 3rd act, there's a big turn, a big change, and you realize this is not your standard Western. These bad guys are bad. We're dealing with a serious situation here, and it's hard to keep your eyes on the screen at times because it gets so violent. I really enjoyed this movie. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 on my scale of movies.
What's it close to as far as your rating, so we can get a feel? Like
Tombstone was better. But if you like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a slow burn, and that makes it good in some ways. Like it's
Is it kind of like From Dusk Till Dawn?
Not
much better than From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
really? I think it's better than like John Wick. I know these movies have nothing to do with one another. I'm not trying to throw out movies.
Of it,
I'm just thinking of my overall feeling about this movie or that movie. I feel like John Wick is like a 7 out of 10. I really like the gun fu. I like how intense he was. I liked his motivation. This movie has 2 characters in particular with Kurt Russell and whoever plays Mr. O'Dwyer, the husband, and both of them show so much determination and grit and intensity and this ability to never quit, never give up, no matter what happens, I'm here to do a thing and I'm not to be fucked with.
Yes.
I loved this movie.
I would sooner die than fail.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.